Hello children, hope you all are keeping well. Enjoyed your holidays? You had a long break, isn't it? After one first phase of online classes, now we are beginning with the second phase of online classes. I was taking your science, now I will be taking science in your section only. As you know, we completed with the first chapter of periodic test 1 course, is it? So that was chapter cell. And I hope you have learned that chapter properly. If you have not learned, still you have ample of time with you. Learn that chapter properly, because that chapter will be a part of your periodic test 1 course. See children, we don't know how the periodic test 1 will be taken, whether it will be offline or online, but you will surely have the periodic tests, marks will be counted. So be prepared with that. Chapter cell, the question answers you have already done in the classwork copies. Those who were not having the stationery at that time, you might have purchased the stationery by now. So please try to complete your work. Ask your friends to give you the work. If they don't have, you can even just send a message to me. I will tell some of the students to send you the work. Okay, so that chapter will be complete. Regarding your subject enrichment, I gave subject enrichment of the chapter stars in the solar system, and I expect all of you to be ready with that subject enrichment. Whenever we resume our classes, I will be asking for that work. A4 साइज शीट पे जो मैंने आपको कॉन्स्टलेशंस का वर्क कहा था, वो आपका कंप्लीट होना चाहिए. उसको प्रिपेयर करके रख लो. अभी भी टाइम है, अभी तक नहीं किया है तो अब कर लो. ओके, वी वाज कंटिन्यूइंग विद द चैप्टर फोर्स एंड प्रेशर. ओके, force, the topic force we completed. I'll just have a small recap of the portion of force that we studied. Okay? Force, a push or pull is known as force. This I explained you all, I think you remember. Whether we want to pull a drawer, we have to apply some kind of force. Or I want to shut the door of a room, then also I have to apply a force. So force may be defined as a push or pull. What are the effects of force? Force can cause a object that is at rest to move. It can change the direction of a moving object. It can increase or decrease the speed of a moving object, or it can also stop a moving object. These were the effects that were caused by force. Then we studied two types of force, that were the contact forces and the non-contact forces. Contact forces, the forces which require the contact or the physical contact between two objects, is known as a contact force. And the force which does not require contact between two objects, physical contact जहाँ ज़रूरी नहीं होता है, उस टाइप को हम कहते हैं non-contact force. I think you can very well relate it to the example of magnetic force. You keep a magnet and you keep an iron object. There is no need that these two objects should be in touch or in physical contact. Then also the magnet is going to attract the iron object. This is due to the magnetic force acting between the two objects. Or even electrostatic force. A very simple example that you have been studying from very lower classes, if you remember. You take a scale, a plastic scale, and you take small pieces of paper. You rub that scale with your dry hair, and just bring it near the pieces of paper. You will see that the pieces of paper will be attracted, and this is the electrostatic force. Even it does not require a physical contact between the two objects. Gravitational force. Isaac Newton discovered that an apple falling from the tree to the ground, that is due to the gravity or the gravitational force of the earth. Okay, so these are some of the non-contact forces. Contact forces, muscular force. I want to push the gate, I want to pull the drawer. It is required that I must touch that object, and then only it will cause motion. So these were some of the forces that we have discussed. Today, to start with, I will be starting the topic pressure with all of you. Okay. Before that, please note down the syllabus for your PT1 exams. The two chapters that will be asked for PT1 will be number 1, that is cell, chapter 8. And the second chapter is force and pressure. That is chapter number 11. This is your course for PT1 exams. Okay, chapter 8 है और chapter 11 है. कॉपी में वर्क फिर बोल रही हूँ, जिसने कॉपी में वर्क कंप्लीट नहीं किया है अब कॉपी वर्क कंप्लीट कर लेना. Regarding the copies, anybody who is new, who did not attend my earlier classes, must know that you have to make 3 copies of 88 pages each. One term 1 copy, another term 2 copy and 1 test copy. I hope everybody might have got the stationery till now. नहीं है तो अब भी stationery जाके ले आओ. अब तो copy work करना पड़ेगा बेटा. बहुत आगे तक हम chapters अब पढ़ने वाले हैं. Again I am telling, we never know when the normal classes will resume. तब तक हमको ऐसे manage करना. Okay, so let us start with the topic, that is pressure. So far we have studied that the effect of force depend upon its magnitude and the direction in which it is exerted. The effect of force also depend upon the area on which it is exerted. कितना force act कर रहा है ये किस पे depend करेगा? It will also depend on the area. Okay. If we push our thumb into a wooden plank, it does not go in. But if we push a nail by its pointed end, it goes in easily. This is because in a nail, the force acting on per unit area of wood is very, very large. A very common example. That is, suppose you want to put a nail in the wall. है ना? कैसे डालते हो उस nail को? अगर उसके ब्रॉडर एंड की तरफ से आप उसको डालोगे वॉल में, इट विल नॉट गो इन. द रीज़न बीइंग वहाँ एरिया ज़्यादा है. जब एरिया ज़्यादा होगा तो प्रेशर जो है वो कम होगा, और जब एरिया कम है देयरफॉर वी कैन से दैट प्रेशर इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू एरिया. More the area, less the pressure. Less the area, more is the pressure. Very common example. We are not comfortable with cutting things with a blunt knife. We cannot cut things easily with a blunt knife. Why? Because in a blunt knife, the area has increased. जितना ज़्यादा area होगा, pressure उतना ही कम exert होगा. I hope you are following. Similarly for a nail. हम हमेशा पॉइंटेड एंड वॉल में डालते हैं या वुड में डालते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि पॉइंटेड एंड का एरिया जो है वो बहुत कम है ना? तब जब एरिया कम होगा तो मोर प्रेशर विल बी एक्सर्टेड एंड इट विल गो इन. आई होप यू आर फॉलोइंग दिस पॉइंट. ओके, thumb produces a similar pressure because it acts on a large area of wood, but the same force produces a much larger pressure when it is applied on a small area in a nail. So therefore we can say that pressure depends on 2 factors, force and area. ये मैंने आपको बता दिया. Pressure is inversely proportional to area and pressure is directly proportional to force. More the force, more will be the pressure. जितना ज़्यादा फोर्स हम एक्सर्ट करेंगे उतना ही ज़्यादा प्रेशर अप्लाई होगा. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, यू मस्ट नो दिस. प्रेशर इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल. इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल का मतलब प्रेशर तब ज़्यादा होगा जब एरिया कम है. ओके, same force can have different pressure depending on the area on which it is applied. Now children, when I am teaching you this chapter, I expect all of you to have your books in front of you. The textbook should be open in front of all of you. Force exerted over a unit area of a surface is known as pressure. So how we define pressure? Force exerted per unit area. Force exerted per unit area is known as pressure. So we can write the definition of pressure as force upon area. We can write the definition of pressure as force upon area. Force का formula unit है Newton. Area is the square. So we can say that the unit of pressure is force upon area, or the unit is Newton per meter square, which is also known as Pascal. The unit is also known as Pascal. Okay, so मैंने जैसे बताया था आपको फोर्स का यूनिट है न्यूटन, वैसे ही प्रेशर का यूनिट है पास्कल. I hope you are following this. For the same force, if area is less, the pressure increases. If I don't change the value of force मैं सेम रखूंगी, बट अगर मैंने एरिया बढ़ा दिया तो प्रेशर कम हो जाएगा, और अगर मैंने एरिया कम कर दिया तो प्रेशर बढ़ जाएगा. ओके, let's see an example that is given. Force on larger area reduces pressure. Porters always place a round piece of cloth on their heads. You might have seen on railway stations, porters, ना, कूली जिसे हम कहते हैं. When you ask them to carry their luggage, they have a round piece of cloth on their head, है ना, और उसके ऊपर वो सारा लगेज रख लेते हैं. अगर उनके ऊपर वो रेड पीस और राउंड पीस ऑफ क्लॉथ होता है तो वो चाहे जितना लगेज कैरी कर सकते हैं. क्यों होता है ऐसा? बिकॉज जो राउंड पीस ऑफ क्लॉथ हमने लगाया ना, उसकी वजह से जो एरिया है कॉन्टैक्ट का वो कम हो गया, है ना. यू आर गेटिंग? Porters always place a round piece of cloth on their heads when they carry the luggage. This is because by doing so they increase the area of contact of the load on their head. उससे area of contact बढ़ा रहे हैं वो. When they are increasing the area of contact of the load, so the pressure on their head is reduced. Area of contact क्या हो गया? बढ़ गया. जब एरिया ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट बढ़ गया तो प्रेशर विल बी रिड्यूस, प्रेशर कम हो गया. यू आर गेटिंग? आई थिंक अर्लियर आई सेड दैट दिस राउंड पीस ऑफ क्लॉथ इज पुट टू रिड्यूस द एरिया, नॉट टू रिड्यूस द एरिया चिल्ड्रन, इट इज टू इंक्रीज द एरिया ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट. प्लीज मेक इट करेक्ट. इट इज इंक्रीजिंग द एरिया ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट बिटवीन द लगेज एंड देयर हेड. जब वो कॉन्टैक्ट एरिया बढ़ गया तो प्रेशर रिड्यूस हो गया, तो दे विल नॉट फील मच प्रेशर ऑन देयर हेड and they find it easier to carry the load. A very simple example, if you remember, I can tell you this, you have earlier also studied ship of the desert. किसको कहते हैं ship of the desert? Camel को, है ना. Camel की broad feet होती है ना, broad feet होती है. क्यों होती है broad feet? Due to this broad feet, the area of contact between the camel's feet and the sand is increasing. एरिया ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट बढ़ गया तो प्रेशर जो है वो कम हो जाएगा, इसलिए द फीट ऑफ द कैमल डज नॉट सिंक इनटू द ग्राउंड. नहीं तो क्या होगा? एरिया ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट अगर दोनों के बीच में कम है तो प्रेशर बहुत होगा, द फीट विल सिंक. सो देयरफॉर व्हेन वी वर, आई थिंक इफ यू रिमेंबर इन क्लास 7 व्हेन वी वर स्टडीइंग द एडेप्टेशंस ऑफ शिप, वी हैव स्टडीड दैट दे हैव ब्रॉड फीट टू मूव इजीली इन द सैंड. The reason being, when the feet is broad, area of contact is more and pressure reduces. Some examples of how pressure varies with area are as follows. Number 1, school bags have broad straps. You all have been carrying the school bags. आपकी जो straps होती है वो broad होती है. क्यों होती है? Area of contact जो है वो बढ़ जाएगा तो आप अपने shoulder पे कम pressure feel करोगे, है ना. अगर बहुत थिन स्ट्रिप है, सपोज थिन स्ट्रैप्स है, तो क्या होगा? प्रेशर जो एरिया ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट है दैट विल बी लेस. एरिया ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट लेस होगा तो प्रेशर एक्सर्ट विल बी मोर एंड यू विल फील मोर प्रेशर ऑन योर शोल्डर्स. स्कूल बैग्स हैव ब्रॉड स्ट्रैप्स सो दैट द वेट ऑफ द बैग फॉल्स ओवर अ लार्ज एरिया प्रोड्यूसिंग लेस प्रेशर ओवर द शोल्डर. टिप ऑफ द नीडल इज शार्प. सेम जैसे मैंने आपको नाइव्स के लिए बताया, वैसे ही टिप ऑफ द नीडल इज शार्प एज इट प्रोड्यूसेस मोर प्रेशर ऑन अ स्मॉल एरिया ऑफ द क्लॉथ. A sharp needle is able to pierce through the cloth while sewing. Another example. A woman wearing high heels feels more tired. Not in this book. Earlier when I was teaching one of the publication book, it was a very example, a very funny example giving. A girl wearing pencil heel and elephant having broad feet, but weight of the elephant is so much. Where the pressure exerted will be more. Pencil heel में area कम है, तो pressure exerted there will be more as compared to the elephant, है ना? It is something funny. हम अगर ऐसा सोचे तो हमें लगेगा elephant ज़्यादा pressure exert कर रहा है. But no, the pressure exerted by the girl that is wearing a pencil heel will be more. तो क्यों हो रहा है ऐसा? Because the area of contact is less. जब area of contact कम होगा तो pressure will be more. Similarly here another type of example is given. A woman wearing high heels feels more tired than if she was wearing flats, because high heels have a small area touching the ground and so exert more pressure on the feet as compared to flats. I hope this point is clear to all of you. Now the next topic that I am going to take with you is pressure exerted by liquids. Pressure exerted by the liquids. Let's see. Like solids, liquids also have weight which exert a downward pressure. Okay? A very simple example I'll tell you. The deep sea divers, when they go under the sea to just explore the undersea world and all, they have to wear a very, we can say very heavy kind of suits they wear. Why? Because as they go deeper and deeper, the pressure exerted by water is increasing. और इतना ज़्यादा pressure है कि the body cannot cope up with that high pressure. So to cope up with that high pressure, they are wearing that kind of swimsuits. A downward pressure is exerted by the liquids. So when liquids are poured into a container, their weight exerts force on the bottom of the container. जो वेट है लिक्विड का वो कंटेनर के बॉटम पे एक तरह का प्रेशर एक्सर्ट कर रहा है. द फॉर्मूला इज गिवन फॉर प्रेशर एक्सर्टेड बाय द लिक्विड. वेट ऑफ द लिक्विड अपॉन एरिया ऑफ द बॉटम. सो हाउ कैन आई डिफाइन प्रेशर बाय लिक्विड इज दैट इज कैन बी गिवन बाय वेट ऑफ द लिक्विड upon the area of the bottom of the container. Area of the bottom. You are following? Area of the bottom of the container. So this formula gives the pressure by the liquid. Liquids exert pressure on the bottom of the container. Now children, there are some activities given over here. I hope you will read the activities and follow them. Let's see. Hold a glass tube and fix a rubber balloon at one of its open end. Okay, we have taken a glass tube that is open from both ends, and at one of the end we place a rubber balloon. Pour some water in the glass tube and you will observe that the rubber balloon bulges out. क्यों हो रहा है? Very simple. जैसे ही हमने उसमें पानी डाला, pressure will be exerted and the rubber balloon bulges out. If you pour more water, हम और पानी डालेंगे. If you pour more water in the glass tube, the rubber balloon bulges out more. जितना ज़्यादा पानी डालते जाओगे, उतना rubber balloon की bulging आपको नजर आएगी. This shows that as the height of the water column increases, जैसे जैसे पानी के कॉलम की हाइट बढ़ रही है, its weight on the given surface also increases. Therefore, the pressure increases, causing the balloon to bulge out more. So, the pressure will depend on the height of the water column. जितना पानी आप डालते जाओगे उतना ही बलून में बल्जिंग आपको दिखती जाएगी. So, the pressure is increasing as the height of water column is increasing. I hope you have understood. Another experiment that is given. Liquid exerts pressure on the sides of the container. Fix a glass tube a little above the bottom of an empty plastic bottle as given in the diagram here. You can very well see the diagram here. And tie a rubber balloon at its open end. हमने क्या किया? We have taken a empty plastic bottle. ठीक है? और हमने उस empty plastic bottle के end पे हमने एक glass tube लगा दी. Okay? और उस glass tube के end पे हमने क्या लगाया? We have put a balloon at one of its end. If you fill half of the plastic bottle with water, we have filled half of the plastic bottle with water. You will observe that the rubber balloon starts bulging out. The rubber balloon has started bulging out. Okay, the rubber balloon. Why? Because as we are putting water, the pressure is increasing. If you pour more water in the bottle, you will observe that the rubber balloon bulges out even more due to increased pressure. जैसे जैसे हम और पानी डालते जाएंगे, you will observe that the bulging has increased. The conclusion of what we can conclude from this activity: liquid, especially water, exerts pressure on the sides or walls of the container also. It is exerting a kind of pressure on the walls of the container also. Okay? And this pressure increases as the depth increases. Therefore, जैसे जैसे हम seas या oceans में deep sea divers और नीचे जाते हैं, वैसे वैसे pressure increase होता है. So, very important point to remember. As the depth increases, the pressure exerted also increases. Okay? So, liquids exert pressure on the walls, and this pressure increases as the depth increases. Okay? Have you followed? For first activity, we have seen that the pressure, as the height of the column of water is increasing, the pressure is also increasing. Another activity, we have studied that pressure increases as the depth increases. Let's read another activity. Liquid exerts equal pressure at the same height. अगर height same है, उस जगह पर it will exert the same pressure. Take an empty plastic bottle and make two holes of equal sides on the sides. अब हमने पहले तो एक साइड पे होल किया था, अब हम प्लास्टिक बॉटल लेके दोनों साइड्स पे होल कर लेंगे. सेम डिस्टेंस अब वाटर एंड यू विल ऑब्जर्व टू फाउंटेन्स ऑफ वाटर. ऑब्वियसली जब दो होल्स कर लिया और हमने पानी डाला, टू फाउंटेन्स विल बी कमिंग आउट. Fountains of water coming out from the two holes on the sides of the container. The two fountains will fall at equal distance from the bottom of the container. दोनों fountains जो हैं वो equal distance पे गिरेंगे क्योंकि हमने होल्स जो हैं सेम लेवल पे की. अगर हम होल्स का लेवल चेंज कर देते, एक थोड़ा ऊपर होता एक नीचे होता, तो नीचे वाले होल से ज़्यादा प्रेशर से वाटर आता है ना. सो द प्रेशर ऑफ द वाटर इज द सेम एट द सेम डेप्थ. Another activity that is given: pressure exerted by a liquid increases with increase in depth. For this, what we are doing? We are taking a plastic bottle, and we are making 4 holes at 4 different levels, and we pour water. First, we have blocked the holes. We pour water and we open the holes. What we will see? We will see that the water comes out with greatest pressure from the lowest hole. ऐसा क्यों? मैंने बताया जैसे जैसे प्रेशर जैसे जैसे डेप्थ बढ़ रही है, प्रेशर बढ़ता जा रहा है. So I'll just read out this activity, children. Take an empty plastic bottle and make 3 holes A, B, C of equal size at 3 different heights from the bottom of the container. Fill the bottle with water and you will observe 3 fountains of water from the 3 holes on the sides of the container. Water from fountain A falls closest to the bottom of the container, while water from fountain C falls farthest away from the bottom of the container. This means the fountain A falls with least pressure, while fountain C will fall with greatest pressure. क्योंकि सबसे ज़्यादा डेप्थ पे है वो, तो सबसे ज़्यादा प्रेशर से गिरेगा. This is because the pressure of water gradually increases as the depth of the water increases. I hope you have understood these three activities. So based on these activities, we can summarize. Now let's just revise what we have learned from these activities. Number 1, liquids exert downward pressure at the bottom of the container. नीचे, इसीलिए deep sea divers need to wear some heavy swimsuits so that their bodies are not crushed with the force or with the pressure of the liquid. Liquids exert pressure on the sides of the container. Sides पे जब हमने साइड में हमने ट्यूब लगा के बलून लगाया तो जैसे ही प्रेशर पड़ा तो बलून bulges out, है ना. Third, liquids exert equal pressure at the same height. अगर दोनों तरफ हमने होल किए तो दोनों तरफ से पानी एक ही स्ट्रेंथ से आ रहा है. Pressure exerted by the liquid increases with increase in depth. जैसे जैसे depth increase हो रही है, pressure also increases. Just a point to remember, it's given here. Pressure exerted by the liquid does not depend on the shape of the container. Container का shape कुछ भी हो, these all points, the depth, height, that will remain the same. But on the height of the liquid column, this will depend on the height of the liquid column. I hope you have followed till here, children. ये अभी हमने पढ़ा pressure in liquids and also how pressure varies with force and area. The formula for pressure also I told you. Pressure का formula वापस याद कर लेना. Force upon area है, ठीक है. या हम इसको न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वायर लिख सकते हैं, या हम इसको क्या कहते हैं, पास्कल. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स. इस बुक में प्रेशर पे ज़्यादा न्यूमेरिकल्स नहीं हैं. I will give you 1 or 2 numericals for practice so that you must know how we can calculate pressure when the force and area is given. So children, this is all for today's class. Please, when you are seeing my recorded lecture, read it from the book also. Simultaneously keep the book also in front of you so that it becomes very very clear. In the next term, we will continue with atmospheric pressure, how air exerts pressure and what are the effects of atmospheric pressure. Okay. Thank you children. Stay safe. Keep studying. Bye beta.